Hello, Rockstars. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. I'm here to do a little trailer review of the up-and-coming movies that are coming out. I have absolutely no idea what's coming out. I don't really follow movies as much as I used to. I should. I love movies. But anyways, I'm going to just go through and watch the trailers and give my honest opinion if it's going to be go, no go for launch kind of thing. Anything I'm expecting, excitement, or things that are like, eh. So, without further ado, let's take a look and see what's going on here. Let's start off with, of course, for the season, Halloween. Of course, it's not Halloween 2, 3, 8, 16. It's just called Halloween. So it's probably a reboot.
On Halloween 1963 in Haddonfield, Illinois, 6-year-old Michael Myers murdered his own sister in cold blood. But it was 15 years later, on Halloween 1978, that the legend, the Myers murders, was born. Having escaped protective custody, Michael returned to Haddonfield, where he brutally massacred the occupants of a neighborhood home, leaving teenager Laurie Strode as the sole survivor.
So,
I like how they cut the picture in there. Jerry Lee Lewis.
after all these years, what do you think possessed Michael to go on this killing spree?
You don't believe he's a boogeyman?
You should.
Wow, so it's
In this town, Michael Myers is
not a reboot.
a ghost story to scare kids. This boogeyman is real. Now he's back.
Wow, she looks older.
Michael Myers escaped.
He is a killer. But he will be killed tonight.
Can you close the door?
Well, interesting. So I guess they're taking it as from this the exact timeline, like he's older. Jamie Lee Curtis is in it. That's actually very interesting. Continuation, sequel. Perfect timing though for Halloween. All right, next up. Can you ever forgive me? I don't know. What did you do?
Just these. I don't want the others.
Come on, man. I schlepped these all the way here.
There's people waiting.
You know, you don't have to be so disrespectful. You've actually carried my books here.
And you are?
Lee Israel.
Oh, we have copies of your latest work right over there.
Huh. Ouch. Happens though.
Nobody is going to pay for the writer Lee Israel right now.
I'm months behind in my rent, and my cat is sick.
It's 4 in the afternoon and you're drunk.
I'm hardly drunk.
Craigie, top her up.
My suggestion to you is you go out there and you find another way to make a living.
Recently found this delightful sign letter.
Fanny Bryce, one of my favorites. I could give you 75.
Oh,
I could give more for better content. It's a bit bland is all.
Yeah, I can definitely get a lot more for this one.
I mean, the PS makes it priceless.
Quite by accident, I find myself in a rather criminal position.
What criminal activity could possibly involve it, except a crime of fashion, of course?
I'm embellishing literary letters by prominent writers.
I love his writing.
particularly clever, don't you think?
Caustic wit.
This is quite something. These are wonderful.
I thought so too.
Name your price.
Whoa.
You were looking at 1 month's rent.
What are we going to do? Gamble? Shop? Drink?
Ms. Israel, I have a couple of questions regarding the last letter I purchased.
Uh-oh.
What seems to be the problem?
People are on alert. Your name's been put on a list.
On a list.
Oh.
They're literary treasures, one of a kind. It's my writing.
You're impersonating other people. Nobody's buying Lee Israel letters.
There have been some forgeries going around.
Do you think it's real?
Looks that way.
Good.
You're stealing from me?
Come on.
Get out of my house! That's just supposed to be something more than this.
We're probably looking at some time behind bars.
What? I can't say that I regret any of my actions. In many ways, this has been the best time of my life.
Forgery to a whole new level. That's pretty much what this movie is. Interesting. Very different than the typical movies I'm used to seeing. Wonder how that'll turn out. I may have to give it a watch. Definitely not going to do it in a theater. But we'll see. Okay, next up. Mid-90s.
Skating like shit today, man.
Looks cool to me.
Oh, I've seen this.
Stevie.
I've seen this trailer somewhere else.
Couple months.
They're really cool. They're so cute. They're like at the age before guys become dicks.
You think you're pretty cool.
You good?
Your ghetto ass friends. You're just a little kid.
You alright? A lot of the time, we feel like our lives are the worst. But I think if you looked at anybody else's closet, you wouldn't trade your shit for their shit. So let's go.
That's why we ride a piece of wood. What that does to somebody's spirit.
Ooh.
Yo, Stevie is insane.
You know, I have a feeling this is going to be one of those cult classic hits. It's just going to come out of nowhere and people go like, whoa, did you see that? It just got that sense. It kind of has that raw feeling to it. Okay, next up, What They Had. Hilary Swank.
Nikki? What do you mean she's gone?
She was trying to go home. She thinks she's still a little girl and she can't figure out why she's stuck here.
You ought to be home with your family.
Is she all right?
She's fine.
Is that my baby? This movie deals with family dynamics, and what you do within a crisis like that. I'm sorry, I ought to be here more often.
You got family, you got girls, you got a husband. You're here plenty.
And how you come together and how it shines a light on the weaknesses within the family and the strengths within the family and how you choose to step up.
You got any idea what I got going on here? I get to pick up mom and pop's dry cleaning, take them to church.
It's also a love story in a lot of ways between a mother and a daughter and the approval you need from your father.
Did you guys go to mass last night?
We were gonna go today.
You were? I got my life savings dumped into this place.
You're a bartender, bar owner.
Dad.
You know, everyone thinks being alone is so bad. You know what's lonely? Looking over at the man that you've been married to for the last 20 years and thinking he must be feeling the same way I am. There's a lot of layers of depth to it.
Love is commitment.
I don't have what you have.
There's something about family that spawns those tears, but also the laughter because the love is so tremendous.
Who's that?
He's my boyfriend.
See?
It's nice to see something that you can relate to, identify with. It's just a very universal experience.
I think it's important to see it in the theater because you actually get to connect emotionally with these characters.
It's funny and lighthearted and hopeful. You're gonna laugh.
Grandma drank the holy water.
Well, at least she's hydrated.
I have not played alone before. It's been really worthwhile. It's very gratifying.
You know, I'm gonna have a baby.
Did you notice that?
I heard.
What's
We
that?
saved all your old baby clothes. This is a family that rises to the occasion.
Sickness and hell, death do you part. You can't take my girl away from me.
Rated R.
Sponsored by AARP, really? Okay. Well, that looks like a very touching movie about family, obviously. I think this is going to hit a lot of people too close to home when they watch this. There's going to be a lot of relatable content to personal families, like, oh man, I can relate to that. Definitely a movie you want to take someone on a date. There's your free hint. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a very good theatrical acting moment for a lot of people in this. The way it's crafted and the way it's composed, it's going to really pull out a lot of the actor's ability, some raw and some refined. Should be interesting. Okay, The Guilty. Let's take a look at this. I've never even heard of the name of this.
Det er alarmcentralen.
Jeg har kørt cykel og slået mit knæ.
Lige på det ene.
Oh, foreign film. Explains why I don't know the title.
Det er alarmcentralen.
Jeg er lige blevet overfaldet og bestjålet. Du bruger politiet lige nu.
Er du taget narkotika, er det korrekt?
Det er fangen.
Men det er jo ligesom din egen skyld, ikke?
Typical phone calls.
Du er heldigvis tilbage på gaden efter i morgen. Det er jo dejligt.
Det ringer.
There's always that one phone call.
Det er alarmcentralen. Hallo? Taler jeg med Iben?
Hej, skat.
Har du drukket?
Nej, det har jeg ikke.
Ja, for helvede. Hvem er du sammen med? Iben ved personen, du er sammen med, at du har ringet 112?
Nej.
Er du blevet bortført?
Ja.
Iben?
Hvem er det? I skal ikke blande jer.
Kommer mor nogensinde hjem?
Jeg er fra politiet. I er vogtere. Der er en, der har brug for os.
Det er ikke din opgave, det her.
Kør efter.
Han blikker af. Han er ved at køre motorvejen. Han må se dig.
Jeg talte en 6-årig pige, der sidder alene hjemme. Jeg har lovet hende, at hendes mor kommer hjem.
Så stopper du.
Huh. Interesting. It's like the crime report from the other, or witnessed an experience from the other side from the phone call. That's actually a unique concept. You always see the action in film of, you know, people being chased or people calling for help, and the police side of things, but not the phone call side of things and what they're trying to do. Very interesting. Don't know if I'll be able to see that, but the concept's very interesting. Definitely unique. Okay, let's see what's next. Documentaries, I'm going to skip. The Advocates, let's see, talk about homeless, American deep state. Okay, Changes in the Air. Let's see the next one. Let's see what this one's about.
Come to the neighborhood if you want to see her.
Pygmy Falcon.
There's something quite special about her.
Looks familiar. The actor.
Oh, she's lovely, isn't she?
Who is she?
My new neighbor. I should go introduce myself to her.
She gets a lot of men.
That's a lot now.
What do you do? It's complicated. Always complicated, or sometimes less complicated? I am pretty sure she is a pen pal for prisoners. A what?
Police, anybody home?
I don't even know her. And I just can't get her off of my mind.
I'm sorry about your granddaughter.
What?
I know how much you miss her.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Okay.
Every day she walks. It seems simple enough, but with her, it's purposeful, as though she's walking on air.
There's a police officer up here. He needs to see your friend for a minute.
Please let him know I'm here. Please.
I have no idea where she is. Something is happening here, but it is beyond us.
Let me guess, she's like an angel.
Something special about her. She's so quiet, she just appears. And before you know it, she's gone.
That's what I would take it. She's there to help people and then move on. Interesting. Okay, another documentary, surviving genocide and sexual slavery committed by ISIS. Okay, I'm being careful about some of these documentaries because they are documentaries are pretty raw, and they're meant for. I'm going to try to keep this channel at least somewhat. Maybe I'll do a documentary if people want it. Maybe I'll do a separate documentary video, but to keep it safe, because some of the stuff I've seen in documentaries are real. Like obviously they're real, but they don't hold back on showing certain things. The Price of Everything documentary, artists, let's see, Horn from the Heart, Paul Butterfield story documentary, career legend, blues musician. Okay, and that's it for October 19th. Next week, the next video, if you want to look ahead, I'll probably do one for next week. Suspiria, Johnny English Strikes Again. Okay. Hunter Killer, Indivisible, Stuck, Burning. That's a drama mystery. London Fields, The Fog, a couple, and Senso. And I bet you for Halloween there'll be some definite specials. Anyway, thank you for joining my little movie review analysis on what's coming up. I haven't been doing that lately in the past couple weeks. There's been a lot of stuff from Pokemon Go and other related stuff that was interesting, to say the least. But yeah, looks like there's a couple of good movies out there, some surprises. So tell me what you think. If you go out and watch some of these things based on recommendation or not, tell me if you think they were good or not, or if they're totally off the mark. I'm just looking ahead because you can actually look. Now, one I will be interested in seeing is Bohemian Rhapsody. That's coming out in November. Just doing a glance to see what I might be grabbing. Grinch. I don't know about that. Just thinking some any must-sees. I haven't really seen any movies that really struck out. I was like, oh, I have to see it. Creed 2, maybe. That's Sylvester Stallone. That might be a good one to watch. Becoming Astrid. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just check one more. It's the end of the year. I'm just doing it purely by title, without any seeing like the trailer or any information. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah, I actually saw some trailer. If you watch the latest Venom movie, if you watch the credits and after the credits, but if you watch all the way towards the end after everything is done, there's like a little mini clip of this movie. It's actually very interesting. I don't know if too many people have seen that. What else? More Legends, have no idea. Although fantasy sci-fi might be interesting. Aquaman, yes. Bumblebee, definitely. that's probably going to be the big hit. Mary Poppins Returns, Welcome to Marwen, Cold War, Zero, maybe Zero. Let's see, anything else here? Yeah, the post Christmas movie. I wouldn't put anything after that. All right, thank you for watching. I'll probably do a separate Bumblebee because I heard there's a third trailer out, so I got to do that. But I'll post this up. Thank you for watching. And if you're new, if you find this entertaining or just interesting or at least informative, stop by, subscribe, say hi, like all the little bells and whistles that come along with YouTube. And thank you, and have a beautiful day.
Gone.